are. Welcome to beautiful Julian, California. This is amazing, a countryside, back roads and just scenic views all around us. And today, well, guess what? We're going off-roading, and not just with any off-road vehicle, the all-new, brand new 2022 GMC AT4X. And as you can see right behind me, it looks absolutely incredible. So today, we're gonna walk around the vehicle, go over what's new, and then take it out for our first drive and see how it performs. The all-new AT4X is all about off-road capability. The AT4 brand already made itself very apparent what it can do off the tarmac. When you combine that with the GMC luxury, it's finding itself in a very unique standpoint in the competition. The front fascia has been reworked, and if you're wondering, looking at these dual sharp LED projection headlamps, there's a C that is implemented on the side of the front fascia. Now this is to incorporate the C from the GMC logo you can see right here. There's a ton of really cool design Easter eggs all throughout this vehicle that I can't wait to show you. Another differentiating feature that distinguishes the new AT4X against the Ultimate Edition Denali is that this front grille has this amazing charcoal finish to it that gives it a rugged off-road appearance. The whole mentality behind the new AT4X is to maximize off-road capability within the Sierra platform and give you uncompromised luxury. That is the market segment that the team is going after with this vehicle. Off-road capability plus luxury. So, altogether, it's finding itself in a very niche spot in the lineup. Now, as the side badge suggests, you have a 6.2-liter pushrod, naturally aspirated V8 up top, and this is what I really do love about it. I've heard a lot of people talk about how there should be a diesel in it, or there should be a turbocharged engine system up top. However, in my opinion, I am just such a fan of V8 power and the capability it brings you. Plus, we're seeing the end of V8s, aren't we? So when you look at it, you get a very raw and muscular design with a very sturdy and stout pushrod V8 with tons of torque, specifically 460 pound-feet of torque with 420 horsepower. And coming this way, zooming in, you can actually see the all-new DSSV Multimatic shocks that are paired with this truck. This will give you a ton of customization for your driving style, that being what road conditions you are driving on. So if you want a smooth control for the street, you can actively adjust that, so depending on which drive mode you're in. And then for off-roading, the dampening will adjust to give you the ultimate grip and stability. You don't just have these incredibly capable shocks all throughout the vehicle, but also you have a 10-speed automatic transmission paired with that 6.2-liter V8. And when you're driving, they've implemented a lot of unique, cool features for maintaining perfect precision control. Specifically, there's a new one-pedal driving mode. You can use your driving pedal to give throttle, but then when you release it, it'll actually slow down on its own. So you don't have to worry about going through the pedals, getting on the brake fast to slow down the vehicle. So this essentially means that every input you give is perfectly meticulous and thought out for managing the trail that you are driving on. Down below, you have the huge AT4 logos on either side, a rocker side plate that you can step on to get in and out. It is not active, so when you open the door, it will not lower. This is fixed, and this helps also protect the vehicle when you are off-roading. When you look at the contact patch, we are dealing with Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack tires. Specifically, the sizes is a 275 65 by 18, so an 18-inch wheel. I'll be honest, I expected a bit bigger for the overall tire sizes. However, I have yet to see how it performs. So we're going to see how the entire package comes together. There's actually an air duct right there, as you can see, that goes from the front fascia to the front wheel wells. Down below, you have two red finished tow hooks, and depending on which spec you go for, these will actively change. I definitely do like that. Then your skid plate looks pretty durable to me. Some few scrapes underneath from being driven hard, but overall, the entire package itself is to inspire the driver to not get worried about any road conditions that present themselves in front of you. This is about more than luxury. It's also about combining luxury with off-road capability. And here we go, hopping inside of the new AT4X. I love the design of this leather. It's got this amazing texture imprinted directly on it. And all the surfaces you feel just are extremely soft to the touch. and it feels like a premium vehicle. And you have this really unique and bespoke looking stitching all throughout. The red is matching the exterior. Plus you actually have real wood inside this vehicle, that being dark ash Vanta wood. And you'll find it everywhere inside, plus a unique AT4X logo in the middle. Down below you have a 12-speaker Bose audio system, which gives you surround sound all throughout the cabin. Here we go, turning it on. Currently, the last 50 miles, the vehicle has gotten 21.1 mpg. That's actually really good. I'm impressed by that. And this display, this 12.3-inch LCD display in front, which is highly customizable. You can go through tons of different settings for configurations. As you can see, this is classic, this is progressive, which is essentially like classic, but the gauges for the speed and RPM are more futuristic and angular. Then here we have digital, which, what does this give us? Okay, more clean readout of our two chosen information tiles on either side. And lastly, we have clean, which I suppose cleans everything up. Yep, just your speed in the middle. I think I like progressive the best. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And these info tiles you can customize whenever you want. You can see transmission fluid, economy, tire pressure, time and temperature, compass, etc. So a ton of customization is baked directly into this all-new Sierra. The Sierra interior has been completely revamped, and there's tons of new innovations all throughout. The design feels next gen, and having this 13.4-inch display right here in the middle is perfect to look at. You have so many amazing features built in. For example, on your homepage, you can download your own apps from the App Store, just like your cell phone. And obviously you have the standard connectivity like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I love this dark ash wood all throughout the interior. Plus what's unique is that behind this leather right here is another storage compartment. So opening that up, it flings up pretty quickly. The floor mats down here just scream rugged and off-road. It's pretty dirty because this vehicle has seen the desert, and it's going to continue to do so in this video. Coming to the middle console area, excuse the dust. I love the brushed aluminum metal look all throughout. And for the AC units, I do want to add that you have heated and cooled seats. These seats are 16-way, fully adjustable, and they give you full massage control. And then you have a digital readout for whenever you change and adjust temperature. Down below you have your standard controls that you'd have in a Sierra. This gauge right here is our rear locking differential, and to the right is our four-wheel locking differential, and we're going to use both of these in this video. Again, excuse the dust. This vehicle has been off-road, and it's going to continue to do so heavily in this video. The white stitching and the finished white tubing all throughout is such just a nice touch. The texturized leather is also found perfectly in the middle of this center glove box. Underneath the center console is where your wireless phone charger is as well. Going off-road very shortly. We're going down this hill into Anza Borrego Springs, and we're going to be testing out the off-road capability, and it's going to be very exciting. I cannot wait. The thought of changing out the modes with these new Multimatic DSSV shocks it's going to show us exactly what they can do. These shocks are super famous. You find them on tons of other high-performing platforms, and there's good reason, because the dampening effects they give you, the customization, really allows your vehicle to drive smoothly on the road just like this, not beat you up, but then when you go off-road, it's going to be able to handle the rough and rugged terrain that we throw at it. We also have a heads-up display, which the previous driver actually turned off. There we go. But we can adjust it so we can change the height and positioning. However, my favorite thing about it is that you can actually see with the gauge your off-road status. You can see your roll, your yaw. It's very cool. The gyroscopic feedback this vehicle gives you, and that's going to come in handy again when we're going down the Diablo drop-off up here very shortly. Tons of digital displays all throughout, and that's not even including the HD rear view mirror, the camera that is integrated seamlessly that you can customize. This is what you want in a 2022 model year vehicle. Okay, here we go, back to off-road. Let's go into off-road mode and go ahead and experience what this thing is like. So this road is perfect for us to test out these new DSSV shocks. The guy in front of us was going very quick, so let's hammer it and see how it performs. Oh my gosh. It's doing amazing. These shocks are awesome. Literally, I feel like we're still on the pavement. That's how smooth it is right now. Oh my gosh. Feeling it out, giving it a bit more throttle. Man, it's handling these bumps amazingly. This is so much fun. You got the luxury, the comfort on the road, but then you can take it off the road and then do stuff like this. Wow. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Off-road mode, the suspension dampening is really doing a good job taking care of these dips. We have a full 10+ inch lift on this vehicle, 32-inch tires. So when it comes to a clearance and contact patch, we are pretty much set.
Alright, lead truck's coming up to the fill bed here. It's just going to be loose powdery sand. Keep the truck moving a little bit. Nice walking, running base. Let the truck in front of you go. It's going to get pretty dusty and block your vision.
This is a ton of fun. I mean, there's so much more to life than staying on the constricted roads where the cops are and you can only drive the speed limit and you're restricted to the pavement. Coming out here, exploring the wilderness, having this much luxury and refinement at the same time, and exploring and going where no man's gone before, aka like Star Trek, that's fun. That's definitely a lot of fun. And I'll back up a tiny bit because a lot of dust coming up in front of us. It's really handling this sand very well.
In about a mile, we'll be making a left-hand turn onto a little bit larger wash.
You know what, let's put in manual shift mode, shall we? So we're in D, here we go, pull that back again. Now we're in L, essentially this is manual because you can use the paddle shifters on the steering wheel to get much more control of the vehicle and its performance. Man, the power really gives you an exciting feedback from the driver's seat, and the way the chassis is composed throughout these bumps, it's like we're in a Baja race almost. This is so much fun. Literally, this thing comes alive like a proper off-road vehicle, and I'm very impressed how luxurious the package is, yet it's just fun out here. It's a toy, and that is what you want to get, what we want to buy in this marketplace. Look how beautiful this is. This is what it's all about. Getting off the highway, getting off the pavement, enjoying the wilderness, enjoying nature, and knowing that you've got the capability to handle anything that gets thrown at you. Testing it out in off-road mode, the personality of the vehicle has been completely reworked. I would recommend terrain for those instances where you need to be very specific with your throttle inputs and modulations. In these conditions, you can really toss this thing around. I know it's bumpy, but giving it some speed, it's got loads of grip, and then you can definitely get some rotation in with the back, especially if you give a bit of a brake kick to make the tail end slide out. It gets very exciting getting back on power.
The lead truck is coming to our exit. We're going to go past this little wooden pole on the right and then make our right turn. We have a little obstacle to go over on the way out here, nothing too big. We'll walk through how to set up the trucks here. We're going to go ahead and put the trucks in 4-high. If you're not there, go over to terrain mode. So one click right on the mode dial if you were in off-road. Again, so we're going to go to terrain mode. And we will lock the rear axle. So this little obstacle here gives you a good time to evaluate terrain mode and the rear locker combination.
All right, here we go, following the entire team of trucks to do this short hill climb right here, the first one. I'm in drive, alrighty. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Wow. Oh my gosh, how did it do that? This is a luxury pickup truck, and literally that was so easy. I can't describe to you how simple and easy that was for this vehicle. I barely touched the throttle and it just handled itself the entire time. I wonder what that looked like from the outside. This is it. We have made it to Diablo drop-off. So these are the two drop-offs we have to deal with. We got to go down that way and then I think come back up this extremely steep incline. So it should be pretty crazy. Let's test this out for ourselves. Let's go down Diablo drop-off in the new AT4.
Clear to go down.
Go in terrain mode and then
hello.
Put on the rear locking diff, right?
Yep. I'm gonna have you shift to neutral real quick.
There we go.
We go to 4 low over here. There you go.
Alrighty.
Wait for it to shift. Alright, you can shift back to L.
Is there any cool gauges that you'd recommend?
Yeah, spin up a couple. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
You get your high score-o-meter.
Yes, perfect.
And most importantly, you got your massaging seat on, right?
Oh, almost forgot. Thank you for reminding me, kind sir. Yes, this is what I need.
That'll be nice and comfortable.
Make sure it's on real quick before the action. Going perfectly forward. We are lined up with the tire marks. Am I lined up? Here we go. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Letting the car do the magic. Oh my gosh. This feels absolutely, oh gosh, this feels insane. That's just the skid plate hitting, which is fine. Windows are gonna go up. How is it doing this? Oh my gosh. Gotta go ahead and start turning it now.
Truck 12, staying to the left to get
Let's take
onto the Diablo.
I know.
Truck 3, you're clear to go down to midpoint.
Going faster.
Oh my god. Am I lined up perfectly?
Yeah, just follow the.
Wow.
Look at your map.
This is crazy.
You're good. Left. Straight. Left.
Wow. All right, so just finished Diablo's drop off. Hopefully you can hear me right now because the wind is crazy, but it's a pretty good mic on this camera, so it's gonna do a good job, I think. Anyway, so it just blows my mind. Day started on the coastline. It had a luxurious drive out, relaxing drive with our massage seats, and then we're still out here with our massage seats on, and then tearing it up off-road. It's honestly the best of both worlds, which is why I'm extremely impressed with it. A lot of off-road trucks can become too rough. But no, it's able to conquer it all. Release the brake to make sure you have all the full travel for the Multimatic shocks. Honestly, all these cameras are just an absolute lifesaver. Even between tight, narrow canyons, using the 360-degree camera technology, getting inches away from basically everything, and I still have full confidence in the ability of the vehicle. So it really rewards the driver. It's coming together as a great overall package that's still comfortable while doing all this. GMC Sierra AT4X. Wow, I am blown away. It's so much fun off-roading. If you get a vehicle like this, you gotta at least take it off the pavement and experience what it's like. And the best part is all this dirt and dust will just come right off from a quick pressure wash. A few unique features I forgot to cover really quickly. You may be looking out the back and you may be wondering, where are the exhaust pipes? Well, they're actually underneath. And the reason why is because it allows you not to bottom them out and just smash the mufflers and so forth down below. And I gotta say, the braking feedback, the driver feel hitting the brakes, it was very confidence inspiring. It really grabbed down hard, and the deceleration felt really good considering the setup that you have. So no complaints there at all, and these tires did a great job handling that grip throughout any terrain we threw at it. One last thing I do want to cover though, on the sides you will see these running boards down below, and I'll be honest, yes, you do hear some scraping here and there, but hey, it's designed to do that, which is why it's not a big deal at all. Just enjoy going through all these crazy angles and dips and climbs, and don't worry about those noises because hey, it's underneath. And again, this is designed specifically with that in mind. Other than that though, had no problem with the front rocker plate or any other aspect of the vehicle actually touching the ground. This is basically one big shield, and it protects the truck from anything down below. Plus, rocks flying up, they bounce right off. Anyways, please let me know what do you think in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button to help me out and subscribe for much more great content coming out your way. I'll see all of you in the next episode.